So a lot of people are like, well, if you buy fake views, it'll shut your channel down. Clearly not. What happened next was that my channel did well. Again, this beat, which already had done well on my channel, did very well here.
Let's be honest, you're not gonna find these videos anywhere else. Why? Because I make them. So it would really help me out if you subscribe. If you've already subscribed, what also really helps is if you like the video and leave a comment. It's hard in the era of clickbait videos on YouTube and negativity in the producer community, and I appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
Peace, what's going down? This is buying fake views to sell more beats. Part 2. Sorry for the long wait on this. I just had other video content to release. I want to pick up where I left off in the last video and discuss in greater detail why people buy fake views. I feel like no matter how many times I explain this, some people are just going to not get it. Probably intentionally, they just want to be difficult. But if you were confused, if you thought people bought fake views for some sort of psychological effect of looking cooler or faking it till you make it, that kind of thing, then you missed the point, at least the point that I was trying to make. So here it is. When you upload a video to YouTube, you want your subscribers to see it. You want YouTube to recommend it. And you want the video to show up first when people search for related keywords. That's just the basics of YouTube success. Now in 2018, there was a study done, and YouTube's chief product officer mentioned on a panel that 70% of watch time on YouTube is spent watching videos the algorithm recommends. Recommended videos are a huge part of the algorithm, huge part of video success, especially when we're talking about tight beats on YouTube. That's a major source of traffic for a lot of producers who have successful videos, successful beat channels. And this happens when a lot of people watch your video right away. So when you get views immediately after uploading your video, that's when your video starts ranking on keywords, becoming a candidate for recommendation, so forth. So two things matter most from what I've seen. Correct me if I'm wrong, YouTube experts, but this is what I've experienced. Number one, the first thing that matters the most is how long people watch your video, and two, how many people watch your video in a short amount of time immediately after it's uploaded. I'm not talking about a day later, I'm not talking about a week later, I'm talking about within like 5 hours max. So how does that connect to buying fake views? Well, if you buy fake views on a month-old video, it's not gonna help. This does happen. I've had this happen organically, where I'll upload a beat video and it's doing all right, and then suddenly a month later it's at like 50,000. I don't know how that happens. It's all a mystery to me. So maybe there are ways to fast track that or manufacture that in a non-organic way. I don't know. Also, what a lot of people said in response to my last videos was just buy Google ads. It's cheaper and it's better than buying fake views. Look, Google ads help. I recommend that. I'm not making this video to recommend buying fake views. I'm explaining to you why so many producers are doing it. So while Google ads will help, and they are a good way to grow your channel, they don't make videos get additional organic traffic. At least they claim they don't, and they claim they don't help with rankings, with keyword rankings. I happen to think they do somewhat. I just don't believe what YouTube says officially about anything, honestly. But if you've ever run an ad, there's an approval process. It's not like you just click ad and instantly your ad's running. That approval process generally takes around 8 hours or more. Sometimes I've had ad approval times of like 36 hours. Fake views, theoretically speaking at least, are instant and all at once. So if you buy 1,000 fake views, you're gonna get that within 2 hours of you uploading that video, which is way better than waiting 36 hours to get views, which you would have to do for a Google ad potentially. So that's why the fake views give you a better boost in the algorithm. And that brings me to the reason I don't buy fake views. And it's because, and I learned this the hard way, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I tried it, and I'll show you an example. I'm just gonna be totally honest and transparent about all this. The reason I don't buy fake views is because the views didn't come right away, if they came at all. And a lot of these sites operate in a really trash way. You gotta figure, you're purchasing fake views, right? It's kind of like buying drugs. There's a different kind of system, illegal drugs, I should say. There's a different kind of system in that economy. There's no regulation, right? Like you can't go back to a cocaine dealer and be like, oh, I need a refund. I've never bought cocaine in my life or used cocaine. I'm just assuming that you can't go back to someone that sold you an 8-ball and be like, oh, I need a refund, or I'm reporting you to the Better Business Bureau. Just kind of doesn't work. Same with fake views. Those people don't give a fuck. They don't. I shouldn't say there's no customer service in that world, but same way, like with me, like if I were selling an unregulated, potentially, not that fake YouTube views are illegal, but they're definitely not above ground, customer service would be different. It'd kind of be like, like when you try to complain at an airline and they basically tell you to eat a dick and die. That kind of thing. Because where else are you going to go? Who are you going to tell? And this is the game that they play. So this is why, a lot of people are saying, where do you buy fake views? I don't know. I have no idea. It's like someone asking me where to buy drugs from somebody that's not going to screw them over. I don't know. I have no idea. I imagine you're playing a dangerous game, even getting into that whole world. And also, I imagine that there are few and far between providers of this particular service that are professional and legitimate and reputable. Here's what I noticed when I did it, right? And I think, like I was spending $10, $20, not anything crazy. I just wanted to try it out on a couple videos. I wasn't doing, 50,000 views on a particular video. It was like 500. I just wanted that initial boost. So I have a lot of organic traffic on videos. So what I would, and I'll show you the channel that I did it on. This was a while ago too, and I'm not going to tell you which channel I did it on, but it was a channel that was getting organic traffic, a lot of organic views. So it was easy to get 500 organic views on a video. So then I would buy 500 fake views because I wanted to get 500 views right away within the first 2-3 hours of the video being uploaded, and then I was going to get the regular organic views that I get anyway. So I get 1,000 views right off top, and that would boost my rankings and maybe get my video recommended. Well, what happened was, if I bought 500 fake views, right, and my video got 500 organic views from my subscriber base, what the fake view site would do is they'd run this counter and they would say, all right, when you bought the service, you had 0 views, but at a certain point you ended up with 500 views. Those are our views. Great, we provided our service, which is not the case. Those were my views. They didn't give me 500 additional views. Like, let's say my video had only hit 400 organic views, they would have given me 100 and been like, our job is done, you're at 500. If I had bought 1,000 views and my video hit 500, they would only give me 500 views and say, okay, look, your video hit 1,000, our job is done. So I would have needed to buy a lot more views to make it count, and that made me nervous, so I just didn't do it. Clearly, I'm not doing it on my channel now. Clearly I'm not doing it on my main channel. Look at my views. So this is the problem when you buy fake views. If anyone can provide insight into how newer channels are doing it and not running into these same problems, I like knowing things. So one, the views have to come in right away. If you buy fake views and they come in 18 hours later, which also happened with a service that I tried way back. I think the service was SM Zeus. That was the one that everyone was using, right? And that was trash. So YouTube has to see that your video is getting engagement right away. Otherwise, it's not going to recommend you. They're just going to throw those views out. They're going to look fake. And then you just wasted money, basically on vanity views. Also, this is the really crazy part. A lot of these companies are run by grimy individuals. Like I said, I'm likening it to selling and buying illegal items. Not the types of people that I want to argue with. I remember I had bad experiences with these companies. They're clearly not all bad. The ones that I tried were, and I think I tried 2 separate ones, just spending a little money to see how it would go. And I tried getting a refund once for this terrible service on fake views. There was this, I have in my notes, it's this from South, but I probably shouldn't say that out loud because that might identify him. He threatened to shut my entire channel down by sending it lots of fake traffic and comments, simply because I was just asking for a refund on a service he didn't provide. You might lose that money. That's all I'm gonna say. So I said I'd talk about new channels. Does YouTube prioritize newer channels? Other people have done the research. Here's the article that says 20 confirmed facts about YouTube's algorithm. I don't know how confirmed they are. Let's find out. YouTube uses a combination of surveys and signals to measure viewer satisfaction. Okay, so engagement signals, the likes, dislikes, clicks, watch time. I'm sure, they're claiming that watch time isn't or was an old factor, but like, look, clicks, views, and watch time are all a part of this viewer satisfaction metric. How YouTube ranks content on the homepage, performance and personalization signals. Yeah. I mean, none of this stuff goes against the whole fake views thing. Okay, so that's another thing. So this goes back to watch time. That's another thing. There are low quality fake views that don't really emulate a real human being watching your videos for a long time, and there are ones that do. Keep that in mind. Blah, blah, most video traffic is generated by YouTube's recommendation system. We do that, right? 70%. The recommendation pulls videos in for individual users. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. Yeah, I mean, even these 20 confirmed facts are, I'd say, still contentious and also vague. Who knows what that means? Let's go to this damn pop-up. Let's go to this Soulful Beats page, the page that people thought was created. It's a channel that they thought was created in order to steal my beats. No, this is actually my attempt at creating a second channel. So I'm gonna show you some lessons that I learned. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This very first beat that I ever uploaded on this channel, because I wanted to test out the whole theory of whether or not YouTube is prioritizing newer channels. Perhaps they are. Because if you look at, the first month or so of me uploading, the views were actually pretty solid. I mean, this video had no reason to get 8.2 thousand views, because back then I probably had like 100 subs compared to my channel, my main channel, which has 125,000 plus subscribers. I didn't get 8.2 thousand views on this very same beat. Damn sure didn't get 11,000 views on this beat, because I figured, okay, well, maybe it's just that the beats are just ones that people like. But if I go to my main channel, let me find that same beat. Okay, it did do well. All right, hold on. Let me find the other one tomorrow. Maybe we're onto something here. Maybe this is really just what it is. Yeah, that one didn't do poorly. All right, maybe it's just a matter of, okay, let's try Caviar, because Caviar is at 3,000. It was the second video I ever uploaded on this channel. Is this doing well on my channel, my main channel, with way more subscribers? And yes, it is. Okay, maybe it's just that beats that do really well on one channel are gonna do really well on another channel. Scratch everything I just implied about new channels having some sort of priority. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. All I know is this video here, Self-Made, the very first one I uploaded, I bought 500 fake views on. You can even see this little snitch ass, bitch ass, whoever they are, trying to call me out. And there were an additional 413, I did the math right, yeah, 413 organic views on this video, but that's the only time I did it. And then the second video that I didn't purchase any fake views on did exceedingly better. Now, so a lot of people are like, well, if you buy fake views, it'll shut your channel down. Clearly not. What happened next was that my channel did well. Again, this beat, which already had done well on my channel, did very well here, considering the low number of subscribers. And I was thinking, oh, this channel is just going to keep growing. Well, the opposite happened. It just kind of died out. to the point where I couldn't even break 100 views on a couple of these videos. Why? Can't explain it. I've seen this happen with other new channels. So maybe YouTube does favor new channels, or it gives them some kind of boost, and then if the channels don't grow their own engagement, YouTube just kind of takes off the training wheels. I don't know, you tell me. But the fact of the matter is, the fake views here didn't really help my channel because I just did it once. Now, to go back to what I said in the first video, my suggestion on how to make fake views work, it would be really, number one, most importantly, finding, non-grimy, lying, filthy companies to work with that provide high quality fake views. Getting them on every single one of your highly SEO optimized videos immediately, making sure that they are delivered quick, making sure that they're delivered, pretty much all at once, or within the first 5 to 10 hours of your video being uploaded. And then number two, making sure your channel is, really consistently focused on a niche sound. And then as a result, your rankings go up, your video is recommended to real people, because people really, commenters on the internet, like, what universe do you guys live in? People were really talking about how fake views are just a vanity thing. And it's like, no, I made a whole damn video explaining why people buy fake views. It's to fake their way into the recommendations and into ranking, so real living, breathing people with purchasing power can find those videos and watch them. That's the whole purpose. So keep that in mind. If this is, again, you know what? I'm not gonna say if this is something you wanna try. I'm not recommending it. I'm saying this is what's happening. A lot of people are doing it. I wish all of you success, because again, we read that article and I'm not impressed by it. That 20 confirmed facts about the YouTube algorithm. How does that help me? When channels are dying every day, channels die every day. That's a line from Paid in Full. So in conclusion, I have to say this again, because people love putting words in everyone's mouths on the internet. I'm not recommending fake views. I'm explaining why they work. And number two, I don't know, did I have a number two? I still have to believe, at least based on my new channel experiment, that good content does, at least at some point, rise to the top of YouTube. Can you sustain that momentum? Maybe I'll start a brand new channel and upload every single day, you know what, this would be a cool experiment. If I started a new channel and uploaded only the beats that are doing well, like 5 to 10,000 views or more on my main channel, and seeing what happens there. I think there are all kinds of experiments that we can conduct, but learn from my mistakes and learn from my successes and learn from other people's successes. One of my major mistakes was mixing content. Like there's no reason I should have this kind of content and type beats on the same channel. That's dumb of me. And just try, just put your best foot forward and see what happens. But I have a lot of other videos on keyword research, on focusing your channel on a very specific keyword. And I'm not the only one. There are a lot of other great channels that explain other strategies that I haven't even used, so I don't make videos explaining. Much success to you, whatever it is you're doing. Be safe out there, especially with these fake view providers, and Happy New Year in advance. Peace.